Welcome to At the Bar with Stephan Korica. This is At the Bar with Stephan Korica, and I'm your host, Stephan Korica. As you guys know, every week we have a new special guest, and this week's special guest is actually on a field mission. That's right, I sent him all the way to warm, sunny Mexico. But we'll get to him in a bit. First, I'm going to introduce this week's very special drink. I like to call it a vodka neat, or as it's known in the industry, a vodka plain. Now here's the thing about hard liquor, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't like hard liquor, they're always mixing it up with other liquids and drinks, and I actually developed a method, a foolproof method, to drink any form of hard liquor, whether it's room temperature, or cheap, or just really unsettlingly warm. I call it the swoosh. When I say that, can you guys put like a swoosh in, maybe like a sound? We'll cut this out, just add it in post. Swoosh. Got it? Do you? I like to call it the swoosh. Before we get to that, as you guys know, every week we have a new special guest. And this week's special guest is actually going through a bit of a rough breakup. His girlfriend cheated on him and left. So we decided to send him on a new segment called Around the World. He could have chosen any country in the world. He just happened to choose one where drugs and prostitution are extremely cheap. Coming all the way from warm, sunny Mexico, let's give it up for Gin Tonic. I guess we'll just...
Hey everybody, this is Gin Tonic here in beautiful Colombia. I'm here to tell you, Smirnoff Lulo, the Colombian's choice.
Alright. I almost feel like you didn't have to fly down to South America for that at all. Alright, well, step one, get yourself any bottle of cheap, warm liquor. And so step one, you're going to want to take a generous shot straight to the mouth. And you're going to want to swoosh it around your mouth for about 4 to 5 seconds, very aggressively. Here's a little trick I like to play. I like to pretend I'm going on a date with a woman who's way out of my league. And she's knocking on my door, she's a little early. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I'm swooshing around my mouth like it's mouthwash, and I'm about to kiss the love of my life for the first time. So that's the first step. Really get it in there. And a lot of people think it's counterintuitive. It's like jumping into a cold pool. You're actually going to warm up quicker. But people are scared to swoosh it around thinking it's going to burn. But the swoosh actually eliminates the burn. It takes away the burn. And it actually forces your taste buds to taste all of these different notes that these distilleries want you to taste. You know, and I'm being told we're getting a new clip from Gin Tonic all the way from Puerto Rico. Let's hear it from Jim.
Hey everybody, it's Gin Tonic again. Here in Colombia still, beautiful, safe Colombia. And I got a very, very special treat for you today, okay? We're gonna make you a non-alcoholic beverage. It's actually, I met Miguel over here. He doesn't want to get on camera for some reason, but he told me we're gonna make some cocoa, some coca, we call it, some hot fresh cocoa. Okay? A little Colombian exclusive, guys. This is very exciting. I love cocoa back home in the winter, but I guess we're gonna have it here in the heat, guys. All right? Join us for the ride. First up, we collect some cacao leaves in the Colombian jungle, and then we start to chop it up. Chop it up real nice and fine, make it nice, and then we add some, he said cement, I think he meant to say sugar, you know, the language barrier. We mix it up real good. We add some crisp, cool water, mix it up, you always gotta mix, you know? I don't understand this part with the duffel bag, the dirty duffel bag. We put the cacao water, and then we squeezed out the dirty water. I guess it's how they do this in the small villages, you know? I didn't understand this part as well. You just gasoline and some kind of chemical that just fizzed up. Once again, these small villages, cultural differences. 10 minutes later, you go in with a spoon, you take the little cacao rocks, you heat it up, just heat up the rocks a little. Okay, it looks a little odd, sure, but this is how fresh cacao from the jungle is made. This is how they make it in Colombia. And you open it up and you put it on the plate and oh dear, okay. I guess this is how you make cacao.
Oh, interesting stuff. Well, there you have it. Gin Tonic showing us how to make warm cocoa. I'm not sure why anyone would want to drink that in a hot jungle. Maybe more suited for a Canadian winter. No, yeah, you can probably guess there are some huge drawbacks to using the swoosh regularly. The obvious one, that you're going to probably start smelling like hard liquor everywhere you go, because you have been swooshing this cheap vodka around your mouth all day like it's mouthwash. So what I like to do to counter this is I always like to carry on a few packs of gum with me. Just blow by a pack every 6 to 8 hours, really. Carrying some real mouthwash, pocket size, put it in your pocket, you're good to go. Swoosh that around for a little bit. Switch it up. Just don't drink it, because I get so used to doing the swoosh sometimes that when I take real mouthwash and sometimes I just swallow it, you feel a real burn. The swoosh does not eliminate that burn. Or even just like a pack of excuses, really. Death in the family, that's a big one, it's a popular one I like to use. Even like your girlfriend left, like in Jim's case. Really just get creative with it, because everyone likes to romanticize the alcoholic, the Bukowskis out there, but no one wants to smell like an alcoholic. No one respects that. Join us next week when we have a brand new special guest, and we'll make something else.